start of the second half. And the through ball is intercepted. Now it's Luke de Jong. And now they can launch a counter. Van Ginkel. Luke de Jong. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Mario Götze. Well positioned to make that interception. Van Ginkel. Simon Poulsen. Shaw has given away a free kick. Van Ginkel. Simon Poulsen. Van Ginkel. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Cuts it out. Turns and goes back. And it's Rojo. Meyer. Luke de Jong. Van Ginkel. Big chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Manchester United totally rampant here. Eriksson looks to slip it through.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's off on a marauding run.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
And it's Luke de Jong. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Coaxed out to the wing. Poulsen. Luke de Jong. Luke de Jong has a go! It's anyone's ball. Knocks it towards the front. Fine defending there. Manchester United yet to make a change here. Van Ginkel. Simon Poulsen. Casemiro. Marcos Rojo. Tries a long pass towards the front, and it's Meyer. Maya. Now it's Luke de Jong, out towards the flank. Mario Götze with the ball through. Maya. PSV have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Maya goes short. Out for a throw. Tries a through ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's come loose. And the defence can get it clear. Maya. Thrust towards the front line. Another piece of really good defending. Now the pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mario Götze. What a throw in. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Maya with the ball through. Luke de Jong is on his own. Van Ginkel! It's there! Van Ginkel did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
PSV grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Aimed long and direct. Has a shot! Goal!
Unbelievable.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Manchester United tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Back to the keeper and try something new. Clears it out of harm's way. Maya. Mario Götze. Pumps it upfield. Maya. Well, they can break here. Marcos Rojo. Passes it through. That's beautifully weighted. It's in!
Unbelievable.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right, and technically that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Manchester United totally rampant here. Who's going to make this theirs? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ericsson. Shaw. He's made sure that that won't get through. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Casemiro. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Tries a through ball. Must score! What about it?
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
PSV playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And that's that. Manchester United were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think when we look back